Okay, guys, so you are going to draw and or write your observations below. It is page 8. I know it doesn't look like it, it's blocked out on the bottom, but it's this page where it says phenomena at the top. And like I said, you are going to draw your observations. So I have regular cans of Coke and Diet Coke here. Just bear with me as there we go. Okay, so these are 2 regular cans of Coke, okay? Nothing special about them. I got them from a 12-pack from the store, you know? So Coke, Diet Coke. And what you're going to see, I want you to write down. So those of you in here, I want your Chromebooks closed. So I'm going to put the Coke in there. And you can kind of see it right there, right? Everybody can see the board or the tub of water. Okay. And then here is the Diet Coke. And I will move the camera back. So I want you to, again, like I said, draw and write your observations in that left-hand column. I'll take either drawing or writing, whatever you prefer. Okay, I have some people still drawing, so I'm going to give them a chance. If you are all set, if you drew, you can start writing what you see as well, okay? So you can have both. So what are we seeing here? Say that again. Yeah, so the regular Coke can sunk to the bottom, and the Diet Coke can is floating around the top. Why is that happening? So we think there's different ingredients? Let me take a look at that. Well, the can't really read it well, huh?
Diet Coke has no calories. And it has no sugar, so the sugar.
There we go. I got it a lot better. Okay, so looking at that, I'm in the reflection, so I want to move. What do you guys notice that's the same or what is different about these 2 cans? Okay, so you can write your observations below your drawing, okay? So they have different ingredients. One has more calories than the other. Anything else? Okay, so the Diet Coke doesn't have any sugar, but the regular Coke has some sugar. Are they the same size? So you guys are saying that because you're looking at it, right? And you say that you visually look. But if we look at the bottom of these cans, right there, it tells us the volume. Okay, what's the volume? 355 milliliters. So are they the same volume? They are. Okay, so the same volume, but they might have different substances inside them. They have different ingredients in them. So maybe that's why one floats versus one sinks. So there's one more thing that I am going to do, and I want you guys to write it down in your draw, like the observe left-hand column, okay? So I'm going to move the camera again back to my notes so that you guys can see them. So I apologize again for the moving. Okay, and then it's upside down, so I have to flip it. Okay, so far you should be first drawing your observation here, and then now you should be talking about down here, writing about how they have different ingredients. They're the same volume, different amounts of sugar, anything like that we just talked about should be written down here. So there's one more thing I am going to, what other measurement could we do that would help us get to the bottom of this? You read about it this past weekend. Are you talking about if it's flat or not? So they're both brand new. They haven't been opened yet. So they're both because the pressure hasn't been released yet. So the bubbles are all still in there. So we're not going to weigh them. We're going to get the mass of them, which is weight and mass. We're going to talk about on Wednesday the difference between the two. But we are going to get the mass of these two cans. Okay, so I want you to write the mass down. So the Diet Coke is my scale doesn't like it. Okay, guys, so my scale is not liking this. So I am going to have to look in my notes because I do have them written down. I used a different scale, so I'm wondering if the cans are just too much for this one scale. Okay, so I will pull that up in my notes. But right now, what I want you to do is continue thinking about what is the same and different about these cans, okay?